Duck is very proud of being Great Western. He talks endlessly about it, but works hard too, and makes everything go like clockwork. The trucks behave well, and the coaches are ready on time, and the passengers even stop grumbling. But the engines don't like having to bustle about. There are two ways of doing things, Duck told them. The Great Western way or the wrong way. I'm Great Western, and don't we know it, they groaned. They were glad when a visitor came. The visitor purred smoothly towards them. The fat controller climbed down. "Here is Diesel," he said. "I have agreed to give him a trial. He needs to learn. Please teach him, Duck." "Good morning," purred the Diesel in an oily voice. "Pleased to meet you, Duck. Is that James, and Henry, and Gordon too? I am delighted to meet such famous engines." And he purred towards them. The silly engines were flattered. "He's got very good manners," they murmured, "and we are very pleased to have him in our yard." Duck had his doubts. "Come on," he said shortly. "Ah, yes," said Diesel. "The yard, of course. Excuse me, engines." And he purred after Duck, talking hard. "Your worthy fat—" "Sir Topham Hatt to you," said Duck. Diesel looked hurt. "Your worthy Sir Topham Hatt thinks I need to learn. He is mistaken. We Diesels don't need to learn. We know everything. We come to the yard and improve it. We are revolutionary." "Oh," said Duck. "If you're a everything-a-gummy, then perhaps you'll collect my trucks while I go fetch Gordon's coaches." Diesel, delighted to show off, purred away. With much banging and clashing, he collected a row of trucks. Duck left Gordon's coaches in the station and came back. Diesel was now trying to take some empty trucks from a siding nearby. They were old and empty, clearly had not been used for a long time. Their brakes would not come off properly. Diesel found them hard to move.
"Push, pull, backwards, forwards."
The truck groaned.
"We can't, we won't."
Duck watched the operation with interest. Diesel lost patience. "Grrr," he roared, and gave a great heave. The trucks jerked forwards.
Beware, they screamed. "We can't, we won't."
Some of their brakes broke and their gear hanging down bumped on the rails and sleepers.
"We can't, we won't."
Their trailing brakes caught on the points and locked them solid. "Grrr," roared Diesel. A rusty coupling broke and he shot forward suddenly by himself. "Ho, ho, ho," chuckled Duck. Diesel recovered and tried to push the trucks back, but they wouldn't move, and he had given up. Duck ran quietly round to where the other trucks stood. "Thanks for arranging these, Diesel," he said. "I must go now." "Don't you want these lot?" "No, thank you." Diesel gulped. I've been to all this trouble," he almost shrieked. "Why didn't you tell me?" "You never asked me. Besides," said Duck innocently, "you were having fun being Revo whatever you said. Goodbye." Diesel had to help the workmen clear up the mess. He hated it. All the trucks and coaches were laughing. Presently he heard them sing. Their song grew louder and louder and soon echoed through the yard.
"Trucks are waiting in the yard, tackling them with easel. Show the world what I can do. Gaily boasts the Diesel. In and out he creeps about like a big black weasel. When he pulls the wrong trucks out, pop goes the Diesel."
"Grrr," he growled and scuttled away and sulked in the shed.